Aliyekupeleka gerezani ni nani?
Serikali.
Si ni polisi?
Polisi.
Si ni chifu? Si ni mzee wa mtaa? Si ni county commissioner? Sasa naye andiko linasema msiogope, maana ibilisi atawatupa baadhi yenu gerezani. Kwa hivyo aliyekupeleka gerezani ni nani?
Ibilisi.
We pray King of Glory that you order.
Mackenzie in Kenya is public enemy number 1. President Ruto calling him a terrorist.
Terrorists use religion to advance their heinous acts. People like Mr. Mackenzie are using religion to do exactly the same thing.
Interior CS Kithure Kindiki is at the forefront of fighting religious extremism, assuring the public that he will rot in prison.
Ule bwana Mackenzie ataishi jela milele na milele. Hata mahakama ikimwachilia atoki pale, tutamrudisha tena.
However, the mother to Paul Mackenzie has a different perception about his son, the child that has been branded a monster for luring innocent civilians in search of a higher power to their death.
Mackenzie ni muuaji, Mackenzie ni muuaji. Siku mwana sita yoyote. Na wote wanamsingizia hivyo, wote ni wasilika wake. Ndio wakaenda wakamgeuka kinyume. Na kusema Mackenzie ni muuaji, Mackenzie ni muuaji, Mackenzie ni muuaji. Akaua nani? Bwana aonyeshe akaua nani?
Who is Paul Mackenzie? He was born in 1973 in the county of Kwale. Mackenzie is the fifth born in a family of 10. He attended Mwalewa Primary School in Kwale County and proceeded to Lukore for his secondary education. Mackenzie was first taken to Malindi by his sister. He was a taxi driver before he became a pastor. His church, Good News International, purports to be followers of the End of Times message of William Branham. Paul Mackenzie's controversy began when he was charged 4 times between 1997 and 2003 for his sermons, but was acquitted each time due to lack of evidence. In 2017, about 93 children were rescued from his church. In October 2018, residents in Magarini, Kilifi County demolished one of his churches. In 2019, Mackenzie was arrested for inciting the public against registration for Huduma number by likening it to the number of the beast.
Huduma number is the mark of the beast. 666.
His fishy activities were first flagged by the Mayungu Children's Rescue Center in 2017. He moved his church to Shakahola in 2022. He is married to one wife, Joyce Mwikamba, having lost 2 wives, one in 2003 and another one in 2009.
Naombea serikali. Uombe shetani. Unawezaje kuombea shetani aokoke?
Uwezi.
Ati naombea tuombee hii serikali itutawale vizuri. Yani niombee shetani ili aendelee kuninyorosha vizuri.
The Senate committee tasked with uncovering the truth worked tirelessly to bring justice to the victims. Recommendations were made, highlighting the need for increased vigilance and regulations within religious institutions to prevent the rise of similar cultic movements. The report by the 11-member team chaired by Tana River Senator Danson Mungatana says the villages in the Shakahola forest were located 16 kilometers away from the nearest village. Additionally, the followers were also required to destroy vital documents, among them national identity cards, birth certificates, certificates of title to property, academic certificates and marriage certificates. The Kilifi County Security Committee in the submissions noted that once the national identification documents were destroyed, the followers acquired new names upon joining the Shakahola community. This, they said, created problems during the identification of survivors who denied their previous identities. In what seems like a silver bullet to prevent the cropping up of religious groupings, the House Committee recommended the enactment of the proposed Religious Organizations Bill of 2023, which will establish Office of the Registrar of Religious Organizations. The office will develop an exclusive framework of registration, lesser eye scrutiny of the qualifications of religious leaders, as well as revising the offenses and penalties for non-compliance. 8 months later, the Shakahola DNA samples were picked, but the wait is proving to be tedious, with the DCI saying 360 of the 429 bodies exhumed were decomposed, making it hard to get the DNA results. This wait for the family gives them more anxiety.
So tukaambiwa sisi tungoja tu DNA ikifanywa tutaitwa. Tukaacha details zetu zote huko, majina, namba. So sisi tunangojanga tu ile siku DNA itafanywa, ndio tutaambiwa kujeni mchukue mili zenu. So kutoka hiyo time hadi saa hii hakuna na ripoti yote tumepata ati DNA imefanywa ama imeisha, hapana. So bado tu tunangoja.
As the case is set for January, the fate of Paul Mackenzie hangs in the evidence that will be collected. The whereabouts of Roger's mother are yet to be known, and since his intuition is communicating to him, he is keeping hope alive.
Okay. Instincts zangu mimi uniambia mama hajakufa. Mimi uniambia hiyo mama, yani mimi naona kama mama hajakufa. Sister, yes, niko sure na mtu hii. Because sister yangu hange survive your life. Kienda huko venye life ilikuwa hange survive. Lakini mama mimi naona nikaa hajadedi. Kuna hopes kiasi mama anaweza kuwa bado kwa hai.
Brian Amwai, Look Up TV.
Well, it is a story that was brilliantly packaged by one Brian Amwai. Even